All right, so we went ahead and zipped it off real quick, and as you can tell, this is what I'm talking about. What's going on, YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Shrek, and we're back with another video, guys. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, we are working on the RZR. We did break it. You can see the clutch cover thing right here, the breather. We did unfortunately break it out in Glamis. That's why we haven't even ridden it. It's still rideable, but we broke a belt, the first belt officially. We broke a belt, and when we went ahead and used the tool to expand the clutches, the secondary, so we could put the new clutch in, when I went to take out the tool, it broke inside. So I'll show you guys right now what we ended up doing just to get by and get back to camp. I don't think I rode it the rest of the day. Maybe I might have ridden it one more time, but I wasn't even worried about it as long as it wasn't damaged too bad. So I'm going to take it right now. We will have to drill it out, tap out the old one, and then hopefully go to the hardware store and get like a bolt and make our own little tool. So I'll show you guys how we're gonna go about fixing that. And then I don't know if I'll do it on this video or on the next, but I do have to change the dome lights to purple now, and I have a day whip that I'm adding because our old whip actually broke off out in Glamis as well from the ruts and how bad it was. It was really choppy. It broke that lidded whip I had with the flag. It flexed too much and ripped it. So we actually got a day whip from Lucky Whips. Shout out Lucky Whips. Discount code ShreqBoi10 for all their stuff. So we will be running a Lucky Whips day whip. And this one, they gave me a base that's lidded. So in case I want to run a lidded whip, it'll already be wired on. I'm actually going to splice into probably my regular light and just run it that way, or we'll see how I run it. But that might be part of this video. More than likely it will, because this is real easy. Just unbolt this one, bolt that one. I wanted to put it up there, but I would have to drill or weld a tab on the cage. Unfortunately, that cage has wires running through it from the speakers, the whip. It has the dome light harness, so I won't be able to actually run or weld a tab on. So we're just gonna put it onto our spare tire mount. Let me open up the garage and we'll move some things around so we can get started on it. All right, so we went ahead and zipped it off real quick, and as you can tell, this is what I'm talking about. The tool goes in there to spread the secondary sheaves open, and as you can tell, ours is broken, and we are watching ourselves on the TV. What we plan on doing is going through this side, since it's flatter, doing a little punch right in the middle and trying to drill it out, and then just extract it, and hopefully I find a bolt. I'll go to the hardware store, find a bolt that'll fit that thread, so we can go ahead and use it as a tool. So, and then I'm also going to scuff up the sheaves. As you can tell, they're really worn, or not worn, but too smooth. You need to scuff them up a little bit, both primary and secondary. All right, as you guys can see, we didn't go through the bottom part because the drill bits do not reach, so it went on the top. We did go ahead and already drill the hole. I'm going to look for my extractors and try to pull it out, so that's to follow. So I actually forgot I had this set from Cornwell. Thank God I found it right now looking through my stuff. I already have one of them on there. Hopefully it's the right one. Put a socket on it, hit it with the ratchet nice and easy. Let's see if it comes out. And there it is, really easy. Came out pretty easy. It's supposed to be a soft material. That way you don't damage the sheath, whatever you want to call it. The threads inside look perfect, so we're good on that end. I'll go ahead and take this to the hardware store and see if they have something long enough. I know there is a bolt on your RZR. Let me see. I'll look for it right now. I think it's one of these off the fenders that's supposed to be super long. Might be this one. Supposed to be super long. That way you could use it for your clutch in case your tool breaks or you lose your tool. So we went ahead and kind of scuffed it up a bit, both of them, as you can tell. I will go ahead and do the primary, but on there I'm not taking it off. I don't have a tool to take it off, so I'll go ahead and scuff it up over there, and then we'll go ahead and put it back on. I will be taking this piece to the hardware store to try to get something long enough so I could use it as a tool. I wanted to take the sheath, but I do need to move it over so I could bring in the Civic. I did try finding the bolt on the old 2021 I used to have, the XP. There was a bolt somewhere on the fender, I forget where it was, that you could use as a tool replacement in case you lost it or forgot it. Couldn't find it on this one. If I search it up and find it, I'll go ahead and put it somewhere on the screen where you can find it. So according to Google AI, this bolt has to go torque in between 40 and 55 foot-pounds. That's a big gap, 40 to 55 foot-pounds of torque. We will tighten ours to, I want to say about 50, 40 to 55. 50 should be good. So go ahead and torque it right now, and then should be it. I'm gonna blow them out with the blower, little blow gun. We should be it. Put the cover back on, and then we'll go ahead and try to get that duplicate bolt or a duplicate tool. Make our own little tool. Probably just a bolt, use a socket on it. I'll go ahead and blow them out, put the cover back on. We're back from picking up the bolts, the little hardware. This isn't what I wanted originally, but this is all they had. We're gonna go ahead and test it out right now, see if it works. If it does, probably put a nut on it, grind off a little bit on the top, square it out, make it flat, and weld it. That way, use a socket, or I'll add like a little T-handle type of thing, or little angle handle, just like the original one comes. For now, we'll test it out and see if it works how we plan on it working. See if it'll even thread on. Yeah, for sure need a socket or angle it or do something else because this isn't optimal. But it is threading on all the way through. Probably be a lot easier with a screwdriver. Let me actually find a screwdriver and try to do it. All right, so here we go with the screwdriver. Like I said, this isn't how we're gonna do it. This screwdriver isn't even grabbing right. It is screwing all the way in. I could feel it already putting pressure on the clutch. We're going to, like I said, modify it a little bit to be better, to make it easier on us. Maybe even shorten it down. We'll see. So far it does thread on, which is perfect. Go ahead and put the clutch cover on right now, or the clutch vent, and yeah, move from there. Carry these inside of the, I'll probably modify these before I throw them inside of the RZR. Let me put the cover back on, and then I'll show you guys how we are right now with the dome light and how I want to change that. I'll show you guys that they're white, and then I'll show you guys once they're purple. They are Lucky Whips. We do have Lucky Whips rock lights, Lucky Whips fangs, Lucky Whips whip, and dome lights. We do have a day whip as well. We're trying to add the whole catalog to the RZR little by little. Things ain't cheap. They do help us out a lot, so they make it a little easier on us. All right, so we did go ahead and put the day whip already. I need to find the hook so I could put one of my Lucky Whips flags up on the whip. We did go ahead and put the base of it already. Like I said, this one is lidded, so I have to run the wire to the tail light. That's how we're gonna run that one. But this day whip is not lidded. These are day whips. So I would have to get another whip, a lidded one, and just put it on there. So that's something else. For right now, I'm going to show you guys what I'm referring to about the dome lights, how these are not purple how I want them. They are white. We're gonna end up putting these dome lights. They're rock lights, but I use them as dome lights. We're gonna put them on the service truck because they are white. So I'll go ahead and turn off the lights in here, and I'll show you guys what we have from Lucky Whip and how it lights up. Turn off all the lights in here in the garage and light it up. Those are the whips, purple, bright as heck. We got the rock lights that are pretty bright, and we have rock lights on all four corners, and the fangs that are pretty bright. And then as you can tell, they're purple. Usually I run a purple, so the dome lights are white. We're just gonna switch them out real quick, rewire them, and make them purple. I'll show you guys how it comes out right now. We just went ahead and changed the dome light as well. Show you guys how it came out. There it is. We got our purple whip. Those are the 2-foot fat whip Lucky Whips. Discount code ShreqBoi10. I'll leave a link to the website down below. We have the purple fangs. Oh no, do they look different? Let me see, because I know we could change them with our app, and we could change them, and they have multiple functions on the app, and we can also change them with the remote. Comes with the small remote. Here's the remote that it comes with. Okay, so now it's matching. So this is just basic colors. The rock lights as well. You have different modes, has the same pattern, the fangs, the whip, and this, I believe. So it's all in conjunction. Of course, like I said, we like running purple. What I think looks purple, that might be, let's see, I think that one matches better. I believe it's that one. That's the purple one that matches the inside purple. So there we go. That is purple. We are purple all around now, and the dome lights are purple. Inside is purple as well. I think that's gonna be it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Went ahead and showed you guys how we fixed our clutch. The tool had broken, as you guys saw, and we went ahead and drilled it out, fixed it, installed our day whip, changed our rock lights. That's just a short video, I think. I don't know how long this video will be, but just something to put up some content. We do have a few videos I have to make, sponsored videos for some product that I have to make for the RZR. I have have the video for a compressor, the compressor for the airbags on the Super Duty on our service truck. That also has to be done. I have a few videos, so those will be up. This one should be up tomorrow or maybe Super Bowl Sunday. Who knows? Sometime next week, I'll start uploading the other RZR ones, and then I'll also work on the service truck. I do have a request for a video on my wiring. I will go ahead and make a wiring video only because I do have to take off the wiring for the old whip, and might as well show you guys how I had it connected before. How it's connected now is way different. So if you don't have a control panel, then yours will be different. It'll be on the sub bus, which I'll go ahead and show you guys. I'll make that video soon too, just because it was requested. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hopefully it helps some of you. Maybe you run into the same problem with your tool breaks. There it is, guys. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're at home, enjoy time with your family. If you're on the road, be safe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.